Your fifth house isn't about creativity. It's about the exact moment your natural self-expression got an audience, and you started performing for it instead of just doing the thing. Someone asks what you do for fun, and before you can even think, you're already picking the version that sounds interesting instead of the one that's actually true. That reflex isn't passion. It's the fifth house, quietly protecting a performance of joy you built to get noticed. Here's the trap. Performing your joy for an audience feels like sharing it, so it rarely gets questioned. If you only post the finished painting, you call it curating. If you only play music when someone's listening, you call it sharing your gift. If your hobbies quietly became about likes and reactions, you call it building something. Every one of those labels protects the performance from being examined, because examining it would mean admitting the joy stopped being for you a long time ago. Left unchecked, this doesn't stay contained to hobbies. It becomes the filter for what you even attempt. You avoid anything you might be bad at in public, quietly drop interests that don't photograph well, and mistake being admired for being fulfilled. Years into a life full of impressive-looking pursuits, you notice you can't remember the last time you did something purely because it felt good, because every activity quietly got auditioned for an audience first. Even rest starts to feel unproductive unless it can somehow be shown to someone, until having fun quietly turns into just another project with an audience attached. Ask yourself honestly, what's one thing you used to do purely for the fun of it, before you started doing it well, or doing it for others? Not the version you'd post about, the real one, the clumsy first attempt you'd be embarrassed to show anyone. Comment the hobby you quietly stopped enjoying the moment other people started watching. The shift starts with catching the performance in real time. The next time you're about to do something creative or fun, pause before you start. Ask one plain question first. Would I still do this exact thing if no one would ever see it? If the honest answer is no, you've just found the edge of the performance. Then do the harder version. Do the thing badly, on purpose, with witnesses who love you anyway. Not the polished version, the real attempt. Let them see the version you'd normally delete before anyone could react to it. This isn't wasting time. It's the only way to separate the joy you actually feel from the joy you've only been performing, so you can finally play again instead of just producing content about playing. A woman I'll call Priya used to paint every weekend until she opened an account to share her work, and within a year she'd stopped painting anything she couldn't finish in one sitting for the algorithm. Asked in a coaching session when she'd last painted something just for herself, she went quiet, then said, "I don't actually remember what I like painting anymore, only what gets saved." She hadn't planned to say that. It had simply been true the whole time, correctly performed, and never once honestly named. Once Priya heard herself say it, she started a second, private sketchbook no one else was allowed to see. Badly drawn, unfinished, exactly hers. She didn't quit sharing her art. She just stopped letting the audience decide what she was allowed to enjoy. That's the real work of the fifth house. Not rejecting attention, just finally checking whether the joy survives without it. If you just recognized a hobby you quietly turned into a performance, like this video. Comment the thing you used to do just for fun, before it started being for anyone else. Naming it is the first step to getting it back. This is Shadow Work, the series that names what your chart is actually protecting you from, not just what it predicts. Subscribe if today's episode made you rethink what having fun actually means.